under the ground, got my feet.
So has this album been a long time coming, or have you just kind of put it together?
I probably chipped it away, Marty, for maybe three or 4 years. Even sort of when I was in the last couple of years of Swamp Thing, I was kind of writing songs while I was there. But some of the songs there have been there for probably nearly 20 years. You know, it's taken that long to get them down on disc. So.
Right.
So yeah, I guess you could say it was a long sort of process, but the bulk of the work comes sort of in the last 2 years.
Right. And so tell me a little bit about how you put it together. Did you work with other people, or are you kind of doing it at home on your own? What's the process like?
It's kind of it's just I'm very fortunate that a good friend of mine, the sound engineer plus the guy that recorded the album and mixed the album and mastered the album, he lives about 300 yards down the road from me, man. So
that's handy.
Every Thursday I used to go down there, you know, and we'd have a few drinks. It was a really relaxed affair. So we just get together, and it wasn't like hard work. It wasn't like how you normally go into a studio where there's a little bit of apprehension and there's a little bit of pressure on you to perform. This was like we just went down there and hung out and press record button, and I think it really come through, bro, because you know it's really relaxed, and you know it's I think the fact that it was just down the road and the dude's a mate of mine, I think it helped the songs quite a bit.
Yeah, you get that kind of down home, easy-going vibe from it. That definitely.
Exactly, Marty. That's exactly what it was, bro. You know, and there's a lot to be said for that.
Yep, absolutely. So are you playing all the instruments? Do you have other people helping out on it? I'm trying to, I know.
On the keys, like there's only a K on. I play the K on. I play some harmonica. Right. There's a local guy called Grant Haua. He plays in Kokomo. He plays some other harmonica because he's a lot better than I am, man. And so he plays some. Tim does a lot of the keys. Tim Julian. He's the guy that also owns a studio. He's a really good keyboardist. So he added all the key flavors, man. So there's like a Rhodes on there, there's straight piano on there, there's Hammond on there. You know, whatever songs sort of suited whichever piano style. Right. I was very fortunate. I had the guy there that had all the, you know, everything ready to go. So and there's some backing vocals. My good friend Delaney Ututonga.
Right.
She did the intro for This Is the Place, which is I guess you could say that was sort of the main single coming off the album. That was interesting because it wasn't on the original set of songs that I sent away overseas. It was how I did it, Marty. Is I did the album, bro. It took about 2 years, a lot of drinking, a lot of having fun, and then I thought, man, this is pretty good. You know, I thought, yeah, these songs are pretty good, and I thought, well, I'm going to put together a couple of videos. This is on a shoestring budget. And a lot of those videos were shot during COVID, bro. You know, so
I've seen.
There was some major restrictions, so I had to call in a lot of the cousins, man, and call in a few favors, bro. And I thought, man, but I needed to back this the audio up with some video, bro, because it was good. And I you know, when I just sent it out, bro. It was like I put it on a hook. It was like bait, bro. And I just got the rod and just flung it out into the internet world. And I got a couple of bites, but I think I packaged it really well. And Joel, my manager, helped me a hell of a lot to get it across the line with the label, Dixie Frog label. And they've been really great, Marty. They've been really supportive and very communicative. And they've been doing their work. There's a lot of homework over there. So I'm getting pushed quite hard over there. I was like #1 on the blues charts in France the other day, and I'm really sort of hanging around in Germany, you know, in places that I never thought that I'd sort of be charting. So that's cool, you know, and I think that's one of the benefits of having a label. And I've never had one before, bro. So it's good to see
Right.
other dudes picking up the load, man, and doing some work for
It's
you.
gotta be frustrating. You can't go over there and play some gigs. Germany and France.
I'm just waiting for this COVID to bugger off, and I'll be on the first plane over there, bro. And
we're all waiting for it to bugger off.
Yeah, bro.
Yes. The other song I wanted to touch on was "Tough Love Mama."
Fell off mama's porch in my garden, start cussing up a neighborhood. Mama come out and then proceeded to whack me on the head with a broom. Lord have mercy, the mama sent me to my room. I got a tough love mama, the mama has spoken, and when mama talking, she ain't joking. She give me tough love, that's kind of I need.
I love that song, bro. That's kind of a comic relief on the album, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's about my mum. She was like old school, I think mums from that generation were a little bit tougher than the mums. I don't know, bro, to be honest. I'll probably put my foot in it.
Careful.
So, but she wasn't waiting to give you a little clip around the ears. She wasn't afraid to do that. But like most of my friends' mums were either. She was probably in many respects my hero, my mum, growing up, and I think most mums are to a lot of guys anyway. And she died about 10 years ago. So it was really important for me to do some kind of tribute to her and just celebrate her and what she did for me. And I put that video together, man. And this is, I told you earlier that I needed some video support with the audio.
Sure.
Because just to beef up the package. So I got all my mum's friends and my aunties, and they're on the video, man. So
right.
This is just pre-COVID too. When I did that, that was the first video we did. So we made a few mistakes in that one, but it turned out really well. So it was a fitting thing, man, because it was fun. But I tell you, man, those old girls, they started getting on the salve later, and it was like herding cats, bro. It was herding cats. I had to kick them out of the venue and let's get the hell out of here,
That could have been. That might have been the video right there.
Yeah, it was good night, man. And so that was one of the videos that I needed to sort of beef up the whole package.
Right.
And I love the song. It's kind of like it's a really Americana song. It's kind of like a band. Cripple Creek sort of inspired that song for me.
Right.
Cripple Creek. She left me when
the band. I love them.
Yeah. And I try to get that kind of groove going. I slowed it down a bit but if you look at the song itself, this basic structure's Cripple Creek, man.
Yeah, very cool.
I don't know if I should be telling you that. It might be. I don't know. Might be.
No, don't worry. I think you're safe.
Plagiarism.
Yeah. So I touched on two of them. I'm wondering if you have a song you want to talk about on the record.
Not really, but I'll pick one off the top of my head. There's a song on there. There's a song on there called "Be Yourself," and I quite like that song because it's like it's got a quirky little guitar melody in it.
Somebody else's eyes. So I packed up my hopes, bundled up my dreams. I put them in a bag, busting at the seams. Try to be the guy they wanted me to be, but I became a shadow of the man I could have been.
It's really simple. A lot of those songs are really simple, bro. It's just the elements come together in the right way. The phrasing is all important, bro. I found with the singing, with the playing, especially.
Yep.
So "Be Yourself's" a nice, and I did it like I got a call from Guitar Magazine over in France, and they particularly liked the song. So I thought, well, it's a good quirky little song, but it's a song that anyone could play. But
I doubt.
And that's a song about just being yourself, bro. Yeah, it's just being yourself, man, and then that's hard to do, eh? Just it's really hard to do, bro. So I like that song, but I like most of the songs on the album.
Yep.
And, we did a lot of good work on that album, bro. I don't like to. I'm not bragging in any way. I thought the cookie crumbled in a good way, and it just things panned out in the right way. And
gotcha. Because I know you've done albums in the past under your own name, and of course you've done the Swamp Thing. So what brought you to the point where you needed to make another album under your name again?
Yeah, good question. I don't know. I think it was just that. I don't know. It's nice to collaborate with people, man, but it's also nice to run the whole show, bro. It's
gotcha.
nice to have control. And I think I reached the point where, okay, I wanted to do my thing, and I wanted to have total control of the artistic side, of the musical side, lyrics, everything. And it was cool. It was like, I don't know, for me, it's kind of therapy, I guess, in a way,
All right.
to have that. Yeah.
So you feel better now? You got it out of your system?
I feel great. On with the next one, brother. Yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on. That sounds great. So are there live shows coming?
Yeah, I got one tomorrow, bro.
Where are you playing?
In Tauranga,
Yeah.
Historic Village. Sold out though, bro.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go on a tour. We're just stringing together a tour now where I'm gonna hit a lot of the smaller towns, I think. But we're gonna be really clever about and try make sure we don't run at a loss, and try and hit as much people as we can, to put on a good show, and keep it small for now, and hopefully just try and build it up, Marty.
Yeah,
well,
keeping it small seems to be the key with COVID and all that.
Yeah, I think so, bro. Especially up in where you guys are. I mean, it's pretty. You guys been getting hammered lately, yeah.
Everything got canceled this weekend. I was all ready to go out tonight, but it's not happening.
Yeah, it's a shame, brother. Shame. I feel for you guys up there, man.
Yep. Well, hopefully, when you do play out, are you doing solo, or you got people playing with you?
Sometimes I'll have some people playing with me, maybe just one other accompaniment. I quite like a keyboard guy because they can cover the bass and the keyboards as well. But I like the solo show too. I do, it's pretty powerful solo show I do. It's pretty full on energetic show. So either or, I'm comfortable with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just listening to the album, it sounds very intimate and kind of one-on-one anyway. So I'm sure there's even more of that when you do it in front of people.
Yeah, well, that's right, bro. And keeps costs down.
And then there is that. There's always that. Yeah, fair enough. And I love the fact that you've made quite a snazzy looking package. I mean, fold out covers, and there's a booklet and all that stuff. So how much of all that were you involved in? All of this stuff with the photos?
That was more the label pushing that, because Dixie Folk, being a French label, they're very interested in two things in New Zealand. One's rugby,
right? Yeah,
and multiculture, bro. They love it. So they were really interested in my marae and my rugby club,
right?
Where I grew up, and my relationship, with my mom, and because mom was quite a prominent sort of person in the community here.
Right.
So they were very, very interested in that stuff, Marty. So, and hence the booklet. And
no, I think it's great because people still want to feel like they get something for their money these days, And
that's what I come to realize. There's a lot of people out there that love going through the books, reading the critics. So that certainly ticks a lot of boxes for a lot of people, man. So it looks cool.
So when it's possible, are you heading over to France and playing over there?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, they've been trying so hard to get me over there, bro. But they're in a worse. They're not in good shape at the moment, man.
You don't want to be there right now.
No, right now. So I'm just doing work back home, bro. Like stringing the tour together here.
Yep.
So there's plenty to do, Marty. Man,
I know. I'm recently retired. I've never been busier.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that just proves my point, man.
It's crazy. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll be up here in Auckland and we can see you play, because I'd love to hear these songs.
I'll let you know, Marty. If I'm up there, bro, I'll let you know. And it'd be good to catch up again, bro. And
absolutely.
I think you'll enjoy the show, man.
Yep, I'm sure I will. I guarantee it. All righty. Well, dinner's calling. It's after 6.
Mine too. Cool, man. Hey, it's good to catch up with you, Marty.
I'll see you soon.
I hope you get a level 1 real soon, brother.
Me too. It's killing me.
Okay,
all righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bro.